to devote this entire video to a single problem. This problem is a little more challenging than some of the others. It's a nice problem. It requires you to put a few things together that we've done. And this section 2, which was about distance and midpoint equations of circles. So here's the problem. You want to find the equation, or to determine the equation of the circle that has endpoints of a diameter being 2, -6 and -4/8. So I'm going to draw a picture just so we have an idea what it's asking for. So first of all, drawing a picture. Here's my y-axis. And over here is my x-axis. And let me see, how do I want to tick off these marks? I'm going to try to draw small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So if I write down 2, -6, 2, -6, that is right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right here. That's this point. And then I got another point, -4, 8. -4, 8. That's right here. So the idea is that these two points are endpoints of a diameter. So if I connect these 2 points, they're going to give me diameter. I don't think I did my tick marks very well. Let me see. Let's see. -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay, that's better. So these are the endpoints of a diameter. So what you can do, so we have those 2 red points. I'm going to call this diameter here blue. We don't know it, right? We don't actually know what it is. So it's unknown, this diameter. And around that, you got a circle, right? A circle. It's based around that. Oh, that's supposed to be a circle anyway. It's my best circle. Let me try the other half. Okay, that's even worse, but you get the idea. So how are we going to find the equation of that circle? How are we going to find the equation of that circle? Well, remember, to find the equation of a circle, you need 2 things. 2 things. You need a center, number 1, and a radius. Do we have those things? No, we don't have a center. We don't have a radius. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to find a center. So I'm going to use purple for the center. Center. How are we going to find the center? So step 1. Well, it's not writing. Strange. There we go. Step 1. How are we going to find the center of the circle? To find the center of the circle, just look at the midpoint of the diameter, right? That diameter right there, between those 2 points, look at the midpoint. So the halfway mark is going to be the center. So find the center. Find the center by finding the midpoint of the diameter. All right, so we're going to use the midpoint formula. MP is going to be blank plus blank over 2, comma blank plus blank over 2. Well, I'm going to use x1, x2, my bad, and y1, y2. So I'm going to call this first point 2, -6. I'm going to call this one x1, y1. for this problem and x2, y2 for this problem. So let's plug in. We got blank plus blank over 2, comma blank plus blank over 2. Place of x1, I'm going to put a 2. In place of x2, I'm going to put minus 4. Place of y1, I'm going to put minus 6. In place of y2, I'm going to put 8. All right, so let's clean this up. Blank over 2, comma blank over 2. 2 plus negative 4 is negative 2. Negative 6 plus 8 is 2. So we reduce these. We take negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. So there's your center. Center is the midpoint. So let's find that. That's a negative 1, comma 1. That'd be like right. My bad. Negative 1, comma 1 would be right. Yeah, I got rid of one of my tick marks. Negative 1, comma 1. Let's try this one more time. Right there, right? Negative 1 on the x, 1 on the y. So actually my diameter should have been going through that pinkish point. So that's the halfway mark. That's the halfway mark. So the second thing we got to do, we got to find the radius. Find the radius. So I'm going to find this radius down here. You can do the other one in the upper left. I'm going to find this one. So the step 2 is find the radius. Find the radius. How do you do that? Use the distance formula. Find the radius by finding the distance between the center, that's what we just got, and a point on the diameter, a point on diameter. All right, so we know the center right now is negative 1, comma 1. Negative 1, comma 1. And then this other red point, what was that? What was that? Let's go up. Negative 4, comma, no, this is 2, negative 6, this one down here. 2, negative 6, the one down on the right. So this one right here is negative 2, comma 6. So I got 2 points here. I got the center. I got negative 1, comma 1. That's my center. And then I got my other point on the diameter, negative 2, comma 6. So if I can find the distance between those 2 points, I will find the radius. So let's call this the radius. Radius, r, right? Rather than distance, rather than using the letter d, we're going to use the letter r for radius. It's going to be the square root of blank minus blank squared plus blank minus blank squared. I'm going to call this, let's call this, what colors are we going to use? All right, I'll just call this one x1, y1, and this one I'm going to call on red x2, y2. So we're going to have, let's see, x2 minus x1 squared plus, let me get the colors, red, y2 minus y1 squared. All right, so now we're just going to plug in. Square root of blank minus blank squared plus blank minus blank squared. Plugging in for x2, I'm going to put, what, a minus 2? Plugging in for x1, I'm going to put a minus 1. Plugging in for y2, I'm going to put a 6. And plugging in for y1, I'm going to put a 1. All right, now notice that double negative, negative 2 minus negative 1 is going to become plus. So we're going to get what? Blank squared plus blank squared. Let's fill in the blanks. What's negative 2 plus 1? Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. What's 6 minus 1? 6 minus 1 is 5. All right. You're going to have r equals what's blank squared? Negative 1 squared. Negative 1 squared is 1. And then plus, what's 5 squared? 25. So it looks like here we got, what do we got? Square root of 26 is our radius. All right, so our radius is square root of 26. So once you got those two things, the center and the radius, then you can write the equation of the circle. So step 3. Write equation of circle. Using center and radius. Right? So formula for a circle is x minus blank squared plus y minus blank squared equals blank squared. So here you put the h, here you put the k, and over here you put the r. So I totally forgot what was our center. Our center was negative 1, 1. So we have x minus negative 1 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals the square root of 26 squared, and then just simplify that. Just clean that sucker up. Yeah, negative 1, 1 was the center, right? Yeah. Clean it up. This is going to simplify to what? The double negative makes a plus. So you got x plus 1 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 26. Right? The square kills off the square root. You just get 26. So there you have it. Little involve this problem. The center of, or the equation of that circle. The equation of the circle where you're just given 2 points on the opposite diameter.